Hello everyone, and welcome to another Mac84 live stream. This is going to be an interesting one. This is our little live stream, New Year's countdown, celebration, whatever we're calling it. This is something I did last year, which I had a lot of fun doing. And so I decided to do it again this year. And so essentially what we'll be doing is having a little bit of fun here. I will be putting down a little countdown clock, and after that, I will be skedaddling for a little bit. You can mingle about yourselves. I'll still come back before midnight. I'll come back and we'll do a little celebration, and we'll just keep going until we get bored of each other. How about that? So, my goodness, it has been a year. In most respects, especially in my opinion, it's been a pretty terrible year. And so let's kick this year to the curb and let's move forward. How about that? That's what today's all about. Oh, thank you very much, Madeline. We all need the intro music story. Okay. So the intro music is courtesy of the fabulous YouTube audio library. The sound piece is called Power Up, I believe. It is quite a catchy tune, and I first selected it for the Mac intro, and since I selected it for that, I said, you know what, I'm going to use that for myself as well. It's a free track. You can download the MP3 from the YouTube audio library. Just search for, I believe it's Powered Up or Power Up, one word, I believe. Search for that. I'm sure you'll find it. We have a bunch of people in the chat already. Looks like everyone is a bit stuck in their homes like I am. So we're partying together. How about that? 2020 was an eep. Will 2021 be a quack for Super Chat, Steve? I don't know. I still like the eep. We'll see where that goes. But eep, thank you very much, Madeline. I forgot you there. And there was somebody who gave me a Super Chat before, and that was, of course, Casey. So thank you very much, Casey. Eep! There's your little eep for your Super Chat. Greatly appreciate it. Not required, but greatly appreciated. And there's so many people here, it's going to be hard to keep track, but there's Casey again. Thank you so much. Eep! Thank you very much for your Super Chat. No worries. Don't feel obligated to stay around. It's going to be a long night. And I have some fun things planned at the beginning here to get us off and into a good mood. Yes, it's going to be more Mac83 revisions, I'm sure. And yes, it's 2021 in Australia and Britain and Japan and all other places that are living in the future. And Sean from Action Retro, hello. It doesn't sound like a real date. It does not. So let's say hello to as many of the people in the chat that I could find here. So we have Gamer Bay, we have Madeline, we have Casey, we have Luke, we have the original collector, JDW. Thank you very much for joining. Thomas. We have Jay from the House of Moth is here. We have Action Retro. Sean is here. Estrella is here. Joe is here. Tim is here. And NK Morpheus. Nick is here. And Mitchell. Awesome. So, the year the Sony Vaio. It could be. After all, the Sony Vaio was the only other computer that Steve Jobs considered licensing macOS to. macOS 10 at the time. Who knew? I did. So of course I did. This is what's in my brain instead of useful stuff. So we're going to get this party started. And I think it's very fitting to get this party started by reading a little poem I found. And so, yeah, I have a collection of old computers, obviously, and sometimes the hard drives have interesting stuff on them. And this hard drive had a bunch of practical jokes and internet junk, chain letters and stuff like that. And so I found something that it's very Y2K, very New Year's fitting. So I'm going to read that. But I want to introduce the system I am streaming on today. This is the Quadra 800. It is still naked because I am still working on it. So sorry if a nude computer confuses you. But it is running the stream. This is an actual 68K Mac. And just to prove that, we're going to go to About This Computer. And you're going to see we have a whopping 136 megabytes of memory. This is the first year I'm doing this type of live stream from an actual computer. Last year I had to do it from an emulated machine, but in order to actually get that emulator to switch the clock, I had to switch my system clock. It was a whole mess. This year I actually have a video capture thing, so I could actually do this. So I figured, why the heck not? Let's do the real thing. And so this is a 68K Mac. This is my Quadra 800. Let's go to System Profiler here. Oops, my watch was telling me I was taking a walk some reason. So we have a 33 megahertz 68040 68K processor, of course, and running macOS 8.1. So excellent. Yeah, so Happy New Year, everybody. We're not quite here yet where I am, but in all parts of the world, everyone's celebrating already, and for good reason. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do our little countdown here in a moment, but I want to read "'Twas the Night Before Y2K." And, yeah, you know what? It's reading off the screen would be boring. Everyone should know what that sound is. Let's print it out. Let's print it out. Don't worry, it'll be on a fast speed. You won't hear this in your sleep, hopefully. But let's use the printer that we have down here. Let's put some good work. How about that? So this is the "'Twas the Night Before Y2K" I'll be reading. It is quite silly, and that's why we'll be reading it. We just need a draft. You know what? Faster. Should be good. Yeah, a lot of noise coming too. So if you don't know what this is about to make, the noise it's about to make rather, you may want to cover your ears or lower your volume for a bit. But what is the Y2K? So that's the year 2000, baby. So yeah, it's gonna take its sweet time printing, I'm sure. We do need some music, and you know, I thought of burning a CD of like the YouTube audio library music to pump in here, and then we get that maybe. But yeah, but yes, I didn't plan that much ahead. Hello, Andrew. I assume your party is as rockin' as this one. We're printing out a lovely poem called "'Twas the Night Before Y2K." I'm about to do a dramatic reenactment. This is very, very exciting. We'll see if this actually wants to print, because maybe it doesn't want to. Does this have a print monitor? I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, we have our image writer selected. You cannot open this desktop printer because okay then. Why isn't this not printing? Let's try this again. Apologies. No, that's not what I want. No, that's right. The wrong port. That would explain a lot. Let's try again. Now we should hear some screeching momentarily. Tell Aunt Jeannie if she remembers this noise. Almost done. This is a long piece of poetry, huh? Okay, all right, so that's over with. I can move the camera back up here and actually read all the comments that I wasn't able to a few moments ago. So let me resituate myself here. Party like it's 1982, yes. This is not an LQ. I do have an LQ. That's just not set up here. The LQ is a little bit wider. This is an Image Writer 2. Thank you, RNG. That's very nice of you. Yes, it's already 2021 in other places, but doesn't mean we can't party. So there you go. Sounds like high school years. Yep. Printer issues and the bane of my existence. And updates. Yes, of course. Yes, there's plenty of stickies on the monitor, and we'll be going over that. So, let's see. All right, so, yeah, feel free to say your New Year's resolutions if that's a thing. I didn't even think about that, but again, I don't really plan these things out. So let's try and get this paper. There. All right. Hi, Grandma. Love you. Happy New Year. Unless you want to hear 2 pages of 'Twas the Night Before Y2K, I suggest you change the channel manager. This is very silly. Oh boy, why am I doing this again? Which one of you put me up to it? But we do need our countdown here. Hold on. This is our Y2K countdown. And let the color load. It takes a little while. So this says we have 4,564 seconds until the new year, approximately. And yeah, an hour and 20 minutes to go or something like that. And so the computer's clock is set to December 31st, 1999. So this application will actually work. Otherwise, it doesn't. So, yeah. All right. So let's get started here, shall we? My apologies in advance to everybody. 'Twas the night before Y2K, and all through the nation we awaited the bug, the millennium sensation. The chips were replaced in computers with care, in hopes that old Bugsy wouldn't stop there. While some folks could think they were snug in their beds, others had visions of dread in their heads. And with Ma with her PC and I with my Mac, had just logged on the net and clicked back with a snack. When over the server arose such a clatter, I called Mr. Gates to see what was the matter. But he was away, so I flew like a flash off to my bank to withdraw all my cash. When with what my wandering eyes should I see, my good old PC looking quite sick to me. The hack of all hackers was looking so smug, I knew that it must be the Y2K bug. His image downloaded in no time at all. He whistled and shouted, "Let all systems fall. Go Intel, go Gateway, go HP, Big Blue, everything compact and Pentium too. All processors big, all processors small, crash away, crash away, crash away all. All the controls that planes needed for their flights, all microwaves, trains, and all traffic lights. As I drew in my breath and was turning around, out through the modem he came with a bound. He was covered with fur, and slung on his back was a sack full of virus set for attack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry. As midnight approached, though, things soon became scary. He had a broad little face and a round little belly, and a sack filled with virus quivered like jelly. He was chubby and plump, perpetually grinning, and I laughed when I saw through my hard drive stop spinning. Oh, though my hard drive stopped spinning, excuse me. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know a new feeling of dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. He changed all the clocks. They turned with a jerk. With a twitch of his nose and a quick little wink, all electronic things soon went on the blink. He zoomed from my system to the next folks online. He caused such a disruption. Could this be a sign? I heard him exclaim with a loud hearty cry, "Happy YK to all. Kiss your PCs goodbye." Somebody thought of this and decided to write this probably in 1998 or 1999. And my goodness. That is extremely silly. And I hope that I hope this sounded as silly as it did in my head. So I did not write this. Again, I found it on a computer. I'm sure it's been shared. I'm sure there's web pages dedicated to that stuff. But I think it was quite hilarious. Yeah. So here's our countdown. We are, let's say, an hour and 21 minutes away at this point. We have a very interesting arrangement of spectacles here. And so we have the seconds, hours, and days. That's useful information. Then we have Bill Gates' wealth, which for whatever reason, seemed very important in the year 1999. And we have my personal wealth. I just put in a bunch of numbers, and it tells me how much money I should have had by now. That's very useful. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it, Andrew. There's no encores. I'm sorry, much too busy. And let's see, the U.S. and world population. That's one of these drop-down things here. You can see crime, total amount of crimes, automobile manufacturing, and other nonsense here. Yeah, let's just leave it to the population. How about that? We'll go to world population. That's not a small number, so who knows if this is accurate or not, but I think it's very fitting. So I have some sticky notes here. Obviously, they're a bit silly, but this is a New Year's countdown to 2021. And I want to thank you all for your amazing support, your chat, your subscribes, your super chats, your likes, all your shares, all that fun stuff. Thank you. Excuse me. I should have brought down a bottle of water. And, so New Year's resolutions. Replace PRAM batteries, very important. Rebuild your desktop, also very important. Buy more Apple stock. Should have done that. I know JDW said he did, so good on him. Get an iMac. That might be good. Uninstall soft Windows. We don't need that anymore. And play more Sega Dreamcast, of course, and cancel that pesky AOL subscription. We don't really need that. So, my goodness, that's quite a few things on the list to do. So we're going to keep that little timer up there up and running. But if any of you have any questions or anything, or anything you'd like to reminisce about in 1999, feel free to do so. But I don't doubt that the the calculations on this application may not be 100% accurate, to put the best way I can. It may not exactly be true. But yeah, one thing we do have to do, though, is we have to print out something for the new year. Not just that silly little poem, but we'll print out a graphic or something. So when it finally becomes midnight, which is in about an hour and 16 minutes or so, I will print out this banner. Maybe it won't be exactly at midnight. I'm warning you, because we're having a little virtual party upstairs, just a virtual one. But I will be, going back upstairs and downstairs and doing that. So, yeah, we're going to be having a little bit of a fun time here. Just me. But we'll how about make something that we could print out? That'll be fun. So let's see. Some people were very young in 1999, and yes, in Japan it is already 2021. So congratulations, and you guys are living in the future. I'm envious. What I don't miss about the 90s is waiting for things to download. My goodness, was dial-up a pain. A rack of dial-up modems for answering 2021. Oh my goodness, All right, so let's see what we could do here. We could hide that, and we have to use our friend Print Shop Deluxe here. Maybe print out a little sign. A banner may be a little silly, but let's print out a little graphic or a sign. We're not going to be printing this right away, but you guys are going to help me design it. How about that? So Sean says he remembers walking into computer stores and looking around at the cool computers. Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Remember owning what the big Y2K deal was? Seems like it was over. Yeah, it was a lot of scare tactics, a lot of people getting a little silly, but hindsight is 2020, I guess. So let's print out a sign here. And I guess we'll do a wide one. How about that? And we could create whatever sign that we want to do here. Oh yes, I remember the CompUSA stores. Those were a lot of fun. They had a lot of Macs on display you could play around with. One of the few stores around me that actually had Macs there, so that was fun. Remember a wall of CRT TVs at the local Future Shop? Yep. Those things were heavy. I remember purchasing the last CRT I would purchase new was a Samsung, and it's around here somewhere. I fixed the cable on a live stream not too long ago. It's a Samsung, flat CRT. It's not the best model, not the newest model, but it was like, I think it was under $200 or maybe under $100. And I just remember carrying that big box to the register at the Best Buy. And that sort of dates it. But let's see if you guys want to help create a little banner here. We got butterflies, we got candy boxes. We got a very scary clown. Dad actually want the butterfly background. Well, we could put butterflies in. Oh, the crab is always cool. Look at this crab on the beach. It's a cool crab. You guys must be pretty bored if you're watching this, Andrew. That clown is... Well, this is more of a... This is a dance party. That's kind of... Ooh, the dinosaur... Look at this dinosaur birthday. Look at this dinosaur birthday. That is... Is he holding a banner? This is very meta. This is very meta. Okay, we got a dragon. We got an Egyptian design. That would take an hour to print. We got a football. Very... whatever. Got a bunch of kids. Party invitation. That is a scary looking lady. That is a scary party invitation. If I got that party invitation, I probably would not go. We got a recipe card. Okay. Schoolroom. Stained glass. Ooh, how festive. Summer tea. Oh, summer sea. 3 wise men. Tree and presents. This one is very intricate looking. Yeah, the clown would have been perfect for 2020. Tropical palms. ABCs. Oh, these are all just repeating patterns, which I'm not going to do because this printer would explode on me. But I do have a color cartridge, a color ribbon here. This is probably a little bit younger than I am, but Andrew, this was found in the attic of the Old Bridge place, and it still works. Ask Dad how much you remember paying for these, because there was a box of them. Oh, thank you very much, Justin Morgan. You earned yourself a little eep. Eep! Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate your support. And thank you very much for all the support and everything that everyone's done throughout the year. So we'll break out the color ribbon, because why the heck not? It actually has a rip in it. Oh, my goodness. We're going to just kind of turn that a little bit. There. So we will put that in. And champagne graphic. That would be perfect for this. We do have different libraries here. Let's go to this one here. The blank page is not very fitting. Now, we do have graphics we could add. So even if we don't find a background that's perfect, we could always add graphics. Hey, Tommy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. They don't make them like they used to. They don't. That's a very intricate bouquet that took forever to draw on the screen. Country mailbox. Fitness. That just screams 1990s. That's just, yeah. Coffee. Whatever this is. Moving truck. Okay. Big savings. Yeah, it's a 9 to... Well, this has clocks involved, but... Picnic, kind of. Oh, that's intricate. We've moved. Alright, then we have just a bunch of patterns. So let's go back to another one here. We got chalkboard. We got flowers. It's kind of pretty. This is a Quadra 800, Dan, with a full 136 megabytes of memory. Bunch of cows on a moon. Okay. A leafy frame. Teddy bear prints. Whales. Get the whales in the new year. Okay. Acorns. Cap and diploma. We just got more patterns again. Let's go back. Oh, business backdrops. Hold on. We got some business to attend to here. Hold on. There's business. Double page book. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. That's a good one. Oh, that's very futuristic. All right, that's in the maybe pile. That's in the maybe pile. Floating grid. Oh, that would eat up a lot of the black ribbon. Geo blend. Okay. That's a little creepy. Newspaper. That's kind of fitting, but kind of simple. Perspective. Checkbox. Dollar signs. Dots. All right, I think floating grid, even though it will probably use up the black ribbon, I think floating grid is the winner here. What do you guys think? I think that's gosh, that's going to take forever to print. But I think that'll be a good send-off. As long as you have earplugs. My goodness. All right, so let's select that one. And we got, ooh, that's some good text layout there. Ooh, we're getting fancy. So what do we want this to say? I guess like New Year's, Happy New Year. Ooh, this, oh, that's, wait, that text? Oh, that's, yeah. Something like that, maybe. We could always add more, but yeah, you know what? Let's try this one here. Yeah, this is my good. First off, let's save this before anything craps out on this. Look at it draw. This power of the 68K Macintosh. My goodness. yeah. By the time this prints, it'll be 2021. Let's multitask here because we can. So we got about an hour to go here. All right. So let's see. What do we want this to do here? So the text can go here. Okay. So let me do something here because I thought. I thought that we could only change layout. That's what I want to do. Yes. I want to do the perspective one. I thought that you couldn't type text in there, but I guess you can. But the Mac Plus was my family's first computer. That's a good computer. Reinstalling the inferior operating system. All right, so let's say Happy New Year. See how that looks. We'll wait for it to draw. All right, black on gray there is probably not the best. Let's make it a white, maybe. That'll give the printer a little bit of a break. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Hold on. We can maybe do an outline. Let's do a thin outline. Ah, there we go. Hello, everybody who's saying hello. All right, so Happy New Year, and then let's put 2021. I know we're joking that this is the year 2000, but if I don't do this, I'm not going to remember when I did this. So let's what color should we? Let's do let's see if we do a thin outline. Oh, you know what, we could blend it. We could do like a gradient here, like let's say we take a blue. Look at that, we could be fancy. We could be very fancy. But I don't like that font. I think we got to change the font here. Bazooka is one of those fonts included with Print Shop Deluxe that is just peak 1990s there. Oh, look at that. Let's see. I think Chicago might work better for numbers here. Yeah, and maybe this will be the almighty Bazooka here. Let's see how silly that looks. Yeah, that's... I think that's great. So with the Macintosh system software version, I believe it's 7.6 and before, you do need a different a little bit of a trick with a set date control panel to actually set the clock beyond 2019, because then it thinks it's just 1920. So you can do that. I believe Mac OS 8 does not have that issue, but we're pretending it's 1999 here anyway, so we're not going to run into that. The aesthetic, yes. So let's see if let's maybe make this another color. We could fade it to. Let's see. What do you think would go? Maybe like a light yellow. Oh, we didn't put the gradient on there. We have to put the gradient, obviously. Oh, we can do a shadow. This is gonna take forever to print, man. This is this is yeah. This might take a while. Oh, thank you very much, Greg. That's greatly appreciated. Last super chat of the new year to everyone. Here's 2021. Right on. Thank you very much, sir. Eep. Thank you very much for all the support, Greg, throughout the year. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I actually have the control panel here. Let me save my work, because this control panel has crashed on occasion. I don't know if it... yeah, here we go. It's not a very, frilly thing. It's very simple. Let's see what the README says. Yeah, so System 7 needs this. I believe 8 and up is okay, but you can get this on the Macintosh Garden. It's called Set Date, and you just need that control panel, and you're all set. Okay, so in about 25 minutes, I'll be skedaddling to my little New Year celebration thing. I will leave the stream running, of course, and you could mingle and make spout yourselves. Around midnight, maybe a minute or so after, I'll come back and hit the print button here. I'll try to be quick about it, and then we'll have some fun. But let's continue designing this thing here. Yeah, these old fonts are great. What do you think? So, yeah. So I also have a Macintosh Plus with the only system keyboard, mouse, and a boat ton of floppies, including Microsoft Word. I wish I had an external floppy drive for it. Yes. Now, you can get a floppy drive that'll work on an Apple II. The 800K drives, the 3.5 inch 800K drives, will work on a Macintosh Plus. So if you're looking for a drive, it doesn't necessarily have to be, marketed as a Macintosh Plus drive, because they were all the same pretty much. So, just make sure you're buying the right one. But, yeah. All right, so that shadow is kind of not working there. I guess it's yeah, that shadow is just going to be that color, which interferes with the background, so that won't work. But Happy New Year, everyone. Yes. Okay. I was 5 at the time, so I have no memories of 1999. That's okay. I wasn't that old myself. Okay, so I think we'll be printing that out when it hits midnight. So that's in less than an hour. My goodness, time is flying. We've been talking here for 35 minutes already. So, okay. So this might be more entertaining than your local celebration on the TV, but who knows? Hello, Aaron. Great to see you here. Bunch of folks are turning out to this one. We have 35 or so people here. Thank you for hanging around. Let's see. So we have our banner here. Let me make sure we are set as it redraws itself. Let's see if we are set up correctly for our printer. I just want to make sure. More options. Color. Yep. Okay. So we will be set up when we want to do it. We can do that. I don't know about emulation. That's a good question. I haven't tried and I have no knowledge of that particular product yet, but it does sound interesting. So I think everyone will be a little crazy. Okay, so let's close that for a minute. In fact, we'll quit that. And so we have our little countdown here. Now I'm trying to think if there's anything else we should do before the, we sort of mingle around for a bit. We do have some screensavers. Oh, I thought I had them. Where? There we go. We have some After Dark screensavers here. Oh, it wouldn't be a stream without flying toasters. Yeah, people are setting fireworks off here. They've been doing it for the past hour or so. So that has been going on. But we got some toasters here. And we're gonna be flying them. I will have to disable the screensaver while I step upstairs, because otherwise that'll be that'll be sort of wasted. You won't be able to see the countdown. So JDW was 13 in 19. Wait. So are you saying wait, since this is Mac84, how old is everyone that you? Oh, so 1999 JDW, you're saying you were 13, is that correct? All right, let's see. I quit. Oh, in 1984 you were 13. Okay, all right, that makes a bit more sense. Just a scrolling message type thing. Yes, we do have Starry Night on here. Starry Skyline, as they call it here. And there we go. I wasn't born yet in 1984. Close, but... so I don't have any memory from that time. I think that there was a fireworks one. Now, this is After Dark version 3, I believe. I think so. Oh, similar to Starry Night, this module gives you control over the number of buildings. Oh, okay. I thought there was a fireworks one. It might have been named something else, but I'm pretty sure there was a fireworks one. That was the school screensaver for us. Yep, a lot of them just had the toasters or the oh, here's Starry Night. Here's the original one. Very similar, except the other one gives you a bit more control. So that's nice that they have both there. Yeah, so the sound is just coming out of the speaker of the system. I don't have it inputted into the capture device or anything like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear it without a set of speakers and a splitter, and I just did not set that up. So, greatest thing since flying toasters. Okay, we got a bouncing. Oh, can of worms is always fun. Look, let's just look at them go. Andrew, if you're still here, you remember can of worms? Let them go. Look at them go. I don't know how effective that is really as a screensaver. I really don't know. I'm sort of questioning it. But, oh, we'll burn the toast, trust me. Especially if I'm cooking. Dark. There we go. The toast has been burned slightly. 38 people are watching Flying Toasters, so yay. Oh my goodness. That's you come to the Mac84 streaming, you stay for the Flying Toasters. There was one that was fireworks. Anyone remember what that was? Was it an add-on maybe that I don't have? The change of 256 colors? Okay. Nope, not that one. That's pretty interesting, though. Yeah, can of worms is always cool to watch. Spheres? No. Supernova. I remember these. These are kind of like fireworks. Oh, there you go. Yep, the Catalina patcher is a good way to go. I don't have it installed, but I've used the High Sierra patcher and such. And you probably can't hear the noise because of the furnace running, but it is making a boom type noise. Oh yeah, I would always read the free magazines that would come in the mail with like the advertisements, like the Macintosh Warehouse was one, Club Mac was another. I just love looking at all the things for sale. Vertigo, that'll give you vertigo. Warp speed. I always was jealous because built into Windows there was like a warp type one, so you know that was nice. But you know we got this with After Dark at least. Yeah, there's some versions of After Dark do have games as well. Let's set this to color. The number of stars. You know, we have so much memory in this system. Let's just push it. Oh my goodness. I have eWorld installed. I never signed into it. The first internet experience I had was AOL. Lower the speed, give the processor a little bit of a break there. Oh, very cool. Yeah, a Pyro. Okay, yeah, Pyro was also another screensaver program too, but I'll check that out. Maybe that's the name of the plugin. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you liked the Macintosh Plus video. That was a very interesting pickup that just I saw, and I had to pick it up, and it was in beautiful condition as anyone who saw the video saw. So I'm glad I inspired you to go and get another Macintosh. So hopefully your Mac Plus is in good condition and is working well. Let's see. Anything else here? Doodles? What is Doodles? Oh, that's self-explanatory. Ooh, yeah. Complexes like that are not fun. What is this with the windows? I don't understand with windows. That's... What? What? We're not talking about windows here. Oh, down the drain. This is a fun one. The drains! They're all going clockwise, sir. All your hopes and dreams are getting whisked away down the drain. Well, let's hope not. Oh, fish. Fish was a fun one. But let's get a bunch of them here, huh? I remember this. Look at those fish fly. Look at them go. Look at them just go. Oh, thank you very much, Mike. Long live the Quadra, yes. Eep! And you get some fishes there, too. Fish. Well, why am I making an eep noise? Why am I doing that? Because we could simply just go here. And wait. And wait some more. And then go here. And then go... It's very low. I hope that satisfies a few of you for a while. Oh boy, yeah, no windows here, please. No windows at all. That's not what we're here to talk about. Up, rain. Okay, this is a good screensaver. That's a very pathetic eep. Okay, I'm sorry, Mike. Hold on. Eep. No, that was too high pitched. We need like a from the stomach type of eep. Eep. There, I think that was a pretty good one. Oh, thank you for dysfunctional wombat. Well, I gotta do another eep. Eep. Thank you very much, Aaron. I appreciate it. I don't have Soundmaster installed on here, and I don't have the Star Trek After Dark modules, but we don't need no stinking windows. Yeah, so I need to get more of those on here. I just put this on here because what happened was while I was playing around with this, I went upstairs and forgot this monitor was on, and I had no screensaver installed. Oops. So thankfully it was only for a few hours. I don't think I hurt the thing, but yeah, now I have a screensaver on all three partitions of this. So one of them smoked and popped at you. Oops. Yeah, no worries. I mean, they do take some love and encouragement to get working. So, you know, they do that, but I think they are worth the time and effort. What is this one? My goodness, that's pretty cool. Yes, I agree with you there, Justin. I agree with you there. Messages, multi-module, night lines. What is this? Ooh. Pretty fancy there. That's kind of like a firework-ish. That's very modern looking. Let's see. Picture frame puzzle. I like this one. Although, see, I wonder, the black lines there, I wonder if those, the outlines there would burn in, but I guess not. Because it is moving around a bit. I'm sure the people that made this stuff know what they were doing. Well, you know what? I didn't know about replacing capacitors and all that stuff yet, and eventually I did. And it has helped me. I haven't tackled an analog board yet, but I see that in my future. No worries, JDW. Take care. Happy New Year, and have a good one, man. is that? Oh, this is a lightning storm. Yeah. Kaboom! This used to scare me. Hello, Gamer Bay. You joined at the beginning, but I guess you came back. Yes, the original Macintosh puzzle game. Is that still on here? No, I think they replaced it with Jigsaw Puzzle. Yeah. They replaced it with Jigsaw Puzzle on this. Let's see if I can do the puzzle. Oh, you know what? Let's, I always liked doing this. It was a weird thing. But I would take the pieces like this. And I would just snap them together. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm doing in a second. I used to do this, and then where's that piece? There it is. Watch Steve as he fails to do a children's puzzle. Live on YouTube. I used to put the puzzle together like this, and then just drop it into the frame. Oh my goodness. But on the Windows side, okay. So you're using an Alienware. Alright, YouTube right now is not letting me show links. It just comes up with an error. I don't know why. But it's doing that. So apologies, you can't see, I can't show the link, but it was an archive.org link to the Alienware website from the year 2000, I'm sure. But, yeah. Let's see. Well, you know what? HMS Sherlock, practice on something you don't care about. An old VCR, an old toaster, whatever you could remove the caps on, replace the caps on. Try it yourself, but I do have quite a lot of experience with Classic and Classic 2 boards. So if you do want someone to look at it, especially with a microscope, which is very, very helpful, send me an email at Mac84TV. That's Mac84TV at gmail.com. I'd be happy to send you a quote to see if that's something I can help you out with. But my goodness, Bradley, thank you very much. So let's read what the story has here. Quick true story on 68K Max. I was 10 years old helping my computer science instructor with memory. Long story short, one of them did the chimes of death. He thought he lost his job letting me help a That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, the chimes of death were a scary thing, but thank you very much, Bradley, for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. Appreciated. Eep. There you go. There's your supportive Eep there. But that's crazy. That's really funny. I remember I gave myself more work doing this, unfortunately, but I ended up. Let me get the timer right back. I ended up trying to help for whatever reason. I was helping the computer lab teacher, and this was in grade school, probably 4th grade or something like that. And I was sitting there in the computer department area, classroom, whatever the heck it was. And the teacher said, well, I have a job for you. Can you erase these disks? And I thought, well, actually, if you go to the special menu and go to erase disk, it actually erases the whole disk. You know how much extra work I gave myself rather than just dragging things to the trash and hitting empty trash? No, I formatted each and every disk like a dork. Yeah, it took 10 times longer than it should have done. He just probably wanted me to drag the files to the trash and, erase it. But my goodness. So Gamer Bay has an eMac with Tiger as well, an excellent operating system to run on an eMac. Okay, so yeah, that was the puzzle that we were going to show. We're not going to have the screensaver run because we want the countdown to display. So I'm gonna talk on for a few more minutes here, but in about let's say 7 minutes from now, I'm gonna skedaddle for a bit. I'm gonna leave you guys to mingle in the chat for a good little while, maybe a half hour or so until midnight. Then I'll come back down and we'll print out that banner, but I do have some obligations to attend to, so I'll be doing that for a little bit of a break, get myself a drink of water and such. You could look at the hilarious countdown timer here. I do want to add something to here, and I don't know if it's... Well, let me turn on this machine. I'll take it from there. One moment, please. The last time I did this, it was all virtual, so I didn't have all the software set up, but we'll try and do this manually. The Plus is a great machine. Can you set up chess versus CPU versus CPU? I guess I could do battle chess. That would be fun. I don't have battle chess here, but you know, let me do this here. Let's see if we can. Let's see. Okay, so I've hidden myself for a second. I'm gonna jump to the other computer, see if I could download battle chess. I don't know if it'll let me do computer versus computer, but that's an excellent suggestion there. But I don't think it's going to take a half hour to do. But just sit tight for a moment. I'm going to see if I could drag some of those files over. You may see stuff going on the screen here, but just give me one moment. You know what? I don't have to turn off the camera because I'm going to be in front of here doing this anyway, so never mind. Yeah, the power supplies on some of those machines are a bit annoying. All right, so let's be adventurous here. Is that computer still asleep? Hold on a second. That computer keeps going to sleep on me. I have a Mac Mini server thingy running, and it's always going to sleep. Always going to sleep. Oh, boy. Yes, Bill Gates' wealth. Yeah, who knows? I don't think that's entirely accurate. There's the Mac Mini. It's just a little bit bogged down. Did you freeze up? Don't freeze up on me. We're doing a live stream here. The clock froze up. That is never a good sign. That is never a good sign when the clock freezes up here. Well, I'm glad we saved our banner because we might have to do a restart here. Uh-oh. We'll give it a second here. The curse of 2020 isn't done with us yet, I guess. You know, I don't really have a lot of thoughts on OpenDoc because it was such a flash in the pan for me. It seemed like an interesting concept, but I think it didn't really get off the ground. Or maybe it just failed. All right, there we go. Good. We don't have to force restart. Thank you for recovering. And there's our Power Center Pro. Let's connect to that as well. So that's our Macintosh clone. So we are connected to 2 machines over the network here. And I connected to the wrong volume. That's okay. This is the one I really need. Here we go. We got eWorld. My goodness. We'll open that up. You can't do much, but I know there was an Apple Fritter community thing that they did, I think, if I'm remembering the name correctly. So that was really neat. Yes, an SSD on old Macs are excellent difference there. There's excellent speed boosts. Installing all the modem profiles we'll never use. You know, we all give away things when we don't have room and such. You know, it's just the way things are. I know there's the Star Wars screen entertainment on here. There we go. Is that it? Well, that's a desktop one. So we want what the modules, the music. Alright, so we need... I'm going to copy this manually. don't know if this is actually going to work. I have an infrared file transfer thing. That's going to be something I'll probably play around with on the live stream at one point. I don't expect great things at all. There is one that it's very pricey on eBay. I believe Farallon made it, and it's a serial to infrared adapter, and it's supposed to like work with a PowerBook on a desktop and vice versa and stuff like that. But I have an iMac G3 with the infrared thing and a PowerBook, so and a Newton also. We could do it that way maybe, but that's for another time. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, that seems to be everything. Let's see if there's a chess game on there already. Probably not. What do you know? We got battle chess here. Heck yeah. See, that was backed up from a SideQuest disc. Black and white. Oh my goodness. Disc doubler. Oh no. Do we have a proper disc doubler? Yeah, it's not installed correctly. That's a bummer. Well, let's try this. Let's do does this need to be rebooted? Okay. Let's see if I put it in the right spot. And it's not there, so... Let's make sure everything's in there. Alright, let's reboot, and I'll try and get that disc doubler thing as well. So, watch this machine boot up, I guess. Let me go and see if I can get disc doubler on the other machine. Then you'll have something to do for a second. Yes, please. And it's almost about time for me to skedaddle. So if I can't get chess working, we'll get it working in a half hour or so. So let me just sit here and just see if the screensaver stuff will work. Oh boy, RGB lights. My goodness. Some Emacs could run OS 9, I think, but a lot of them had to be hacked to do so they don't have plenty of things. Yes, I will be taking off in a moment. I'll just let this boot up. And insert your own music. I'm not going to be streaming any music or anything. That's going to be a bit of a copyright headache. So use your own music. I'll mute the microphone so you don't hear any background noise or anything. And you can just watch the silly little counter go, and then we'll print our little banner at the end. Ah! Let me just see if we could just... See, I'm sort of bugged that it's not working now. No, none of that flashy rainbows. I got the music. Oh, here's an extension. We were missing the extension. That explains it. All right, let's. At least this machine is pretty quick to reboot. That is true. Yeah, it's just because it's not 2021 yet here, or just because it is 2021 yet. Yeah, whenever it is, yeah, it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be where you are. Everyone has different time zones. That's the thing. But all right, let's watch. This machine is going to boot up for the last time of 2020, and this is the last printout of 2020. Let's start eBaying things. This is the last run of 2020. I'm gonna take the last picture of me in front of this computer in 2020. That is a horrible picture. I'll take a picture of you guys too. There's the chat window. All right, let's get this show on the road here. Yes. Okay. So the Jawas are quite interesting here. Let's see, enable, display, wake up on mouse button. And let's see, on. And we have to, I think we have to turn After Dark off, otherwise it'll freak out. After Dark is not installed? What? Okay, whatever. I think it automatically disabled it. Well, maybe we got to configure it? What's going on? Ah, that's a good idea. I don't know how many control strip items you could do. Configure. Oh, here we go. No, that's that. Preferences. Oh, that's, yeah, that's the, so these are the corners. I think how you start it and such. Okay, so it is on. Sleep after 2 minutes. Let's see if this wants to work. There we go. Alright, so I think it freezes the screen though. Yeah, let me just play around with this for a second. I know it's going to be 2021 before I get this figured out, I'm sure. Let's see if this one doesn't do anything like that. No, they all freeze the screen. So sorry. I don't think that's going to help too much because you can't see the countdown if Vader and Obi-Wan are fighting around here. So, all right. Well, I will leave you for 24 minutes. Hopefully, you can entertain yourselves. I don't think Battle Chess. Yeah, we have to unstuff that or whatever. So I'm gonna go party in front of a Zoom call, and yeah, it takes a screen capture. But talk amongst yourselves on the chat. We got what 30-something minutes or something like that. Yeah, 24 minutes. My goodness. But take care, guys. I will stick around. I'll be back after. So I'm just gonna turn the camera off here, and we will see each other in a little bit. So. Enjoy me not talking for a while. How about that? Take care, guys. See you in a little bit. Hey, we're back! Happy friggin' New Year! Woohoo! Glad that year's over with. My goodness, what a horrible year. You haven't heard me since last year. There's gonna be a lot of those jokes coming, I swear. So, my goodness, let's celebrate this, and we're gonna print out that banner I promised. It's gonna get loud, sorry, that's just how that happens. But Happy New Year, everybody! PC load letter! What the? Oh boy, missed a lot of the chat here, sorry. Oh boy. Yes, simpler tasks and simpler times. That's what the whole 68K PowerPC challenge is about. So, gonna do that. I have to charge my phone because it's like dead. That's not charging. That's not good. Okay. All right. Any excuse to celebrate? Yes. Oh, there goes my watch. Yeah, it's really funny because everyone's shouting outside. I mean, I'm in a small neighborhood, but well, not small, but a neighborhood. Everyone's shouting outside. Fireworks are going off. Pots and pans. People honking their car horns. It's a very nice feeling. Very nice feeling. Don't worry, Bruce. It'll get worse again. All right, let's. Yeah, I think the time was slightly off here, but yeah, whatever. You're not here for the time. You're here for crazy printing. Except Bruce. Bruce is not a crazy printing fan. Simple text, yeah, with the speech. Yeah, that's that'll get me demonetized for sure. I also found this at the last minute. I completely forgot about it. I just shoved a new battery in there like 2 minutes before midnight. This is a Millennium clock, but the buttons on the back are like, you need an instruction manual because it's like S1, S2, S3, and so I could sort of make it, I can make it go to the current day, but it's behind. So yeah, eeps for everybody. So yeah, this was a missed opportunity, but whatever. I forgot about it, and remember at the last minute I had to find a battery for it. I had to unscrew it, and that's what it looks like inside. The big metal plate there to make it feel heavy, I guess, to weigh it down. There's just a little battery in there, so fancy. All right, let's get this show on the road for this printing madness here, huh? How about that? How about that? Let's make this a little bit of a wider screen there, so we can see it a little bit better. And you're going to be looking at the printer, not me so much, but. Y2K Jello mold. That sounds like a fun time. You should do a live stream about that. All right. Moment we've all been waiting for. Let me get the camera down low. Oh, that's right. I have to undo these clips on the legs here. A little bit. Okay. It's probably getting old for some people, but sorry. It's a little silly thing I do. Alright, so we are going to print out this banner, but first we have to change the ribbon here from black and white to color, which we're only using for special occasions. I feel much better too. We all survived. We all survived. We made it. We may have some scars and some bad memories, but we made it. Okay. Color ribbon is in. This is going to take ages to print. This is well, best is the only option, so we have to do our best with this. We're not going to cheap out with coloring book. We're going to do it. We are going to do it. Here we go, folks. This may take a while to send to the printer. It's thinking about it. I considered selling cards or something like that, but maybe one day that'd be funny. I have my own stuff I gotta work out before I do silly things like that. It's taking its time. Printing is not in progress. You lie, sir. That sounds about right, 744. I like your icon, by the way. I believe that was like the rating scales in the old video game magazines. Well, it's sending a lot of data to the printer. That's for sure. Do I have 2020? Do I have 2021? That sounds like an epic blog post, Justin. Let's hope this actually prints. Wait, the select switch isn't. There we go. That's why. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. No. Oh Lord. It's going quicker than I thought. Oh, it's not printing in color. What gives? What gives, man? Unless it's going to go back and print in color? Well, let's just see what happens. The printer should know. It worked before. Yeah, it was working last time. I guess I'll just let it finish. Or should I cancel it? What do you guys think? Oh, I think it's canceling itself. Nope. All right, let's just like 2020, we should have canceled it halfway through. All right, what's going on here? What's going on? Ah. This is not a good omen. So that's what we got. Not exactly what we were expecting there. This should be color, dynamic. Wah, wah. All right, let's see what we got here. Page setup. No gaps between pages. That's right. Yeah, 2 color dither for ImageWriter 2 with color ribbon. We don't want coloring book because that makes everything hollow. Save printer selection. Okay. Maybe it was because we didn't have that select thing. Sit down. Let's try this again. Let's just try it again. One last time. Give it the old try. Happy too. Maybe it's sending the data correctly. I mean, we'll know pretty quickly. Oh, thank you very much, Greg. Eep! Thank you for the super chat last year and this year. My goodness, it's been a whole year. Oh, not this again. What are you doing that for? Maybe? Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I think it's doing it. Yes, we have color! I did. It's in. It's working. Here we go. Oh, this is glorious. Oh, there's no fast forwarding in real life, Greg, unfortunately. Well, I selected it before, but the printer select button was not selected. There's a button right here marked select. And I must have hit it when I took the cover off to change the ribbon. That's the button right over here, which I'm not going to push. Now it's thinking. It's a big file. A lot of colors in there. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs for a moment. I'll be back in a little bit. I'll still be on the chat, but I'm gonna go get a glass of water and such. Enjoy the printing. been running since like 10:30, and then it hit. And they had like that's the stupidest stats on there, like Bill Gates as well, and all this crap. Like it's really dumb. It's called towards the Y2K. Oh, it's called towards the Y2K. I don't know, you know, the chips were replaced and completed with air in hopes that old Buggy wouldn't be there. While some folks could think they were snug in their beds, others had visions of dread in their heads. And Ma with her PC and I with my Mac just logged onto the net and kicked back with a snack. When over the server there arose such a clatter, I called Mr. Gates to see what was the matter. But he was away, so I downloaded in no time at all. He whistled and shouted, "Let all systems call. Go Intel, go Gateway, now HP, Big Blue. Everything compact and touchscreen too. All processors big, all processors small. Crash away, crash away, crash away all." All the controls got phones used for their flights, all microwaves, trains, and all traffic lights. As I drew in my breath and was turning around, out through the modem, he came with a with a twitch in his nose and a quick little wink, all things electronic soon went on the blink. He zoomed from my system to the folks online and called such disruption. Could this be a sad answer. It's just taking its sweet time. It's coming out pretty good so far. Happy New Year, dudes. Okay, so it looks like we're nearly done here. We're up to the E in year, and we're finishing up the 1 in 2021. So we're almost there, guys. ...2021 has been much better than 2020 so far, but I guess that's no contest. Here, bring on 2022. I like David's precise calculations. Orlando, that is excellent. Well, see, there's this guy, and he's a little bit unhinged, but, you know, we all just sort of go with it. And he plugged in this computer from 1993 to this printer from 1985, and he had this color ribbon that was in his parents' attic for like 30 years. But anyway, he was printing this thing out, and we were all watching it. So the image on the Quadra is still where it was. The mouse moves, but everything else is kind of frozen. So we're almost done here. Almost done with the print. It's coming out pretty good too. I'll hold it up obviously when it's done. David's true estimate of 91. Yes! Multiple copies to go around. So it's still thinking here, but it's going to continue to print in a few moments. Sending that data over that super fast serial bus there. And of course, the printer probably doesn't have a lot of memory in it. Although I did upgrade the memory, I think. We'll have 3 copies and we'll auction them off. Alright, we're done with the letter R. And we're just about done with everything except the balloons on the grid. So that'll be it after that. Cat snoring is always a good sign. Alright, we started on to the red ball, so we're almost done here in the image.
Without the text, it's printing faster. Hey, Chris, I think I have the same one. I have a Panasonic one here. It's not color, though. It's done! Woohoo! All right, let's take a look at that.
All right, let's take this out of here.
Thank you, David. Ooh, this paper's warm. Oh boy. Oh boy. This smells interesting. It smells like the 80s. Let me get a picture of this. Hold on. This is beautiful. I have to get a picture of this to put on Twitter and such. Let me bring the camera up so you guys can see. Thank you, Jay. Yes, that is true. I remember we did that, Mike. Gosh, we did a lot of silly things when you were over, huh? Let me get the camera situated here so I could show you the printout, and I could sign off and get out of everyone's hair for a while. But look at this. It's beautiful. Look how beautiful it is. I mean, that is some pretty good stuff there, isn't it? Yes, I love my shirt too. And Jay, eep, thank you very much, sir. Happy New Year, dudes. Happy New Year, everybody. This is fantastic. I think I have to frame this because this is a beauty. This is an absolute beauty. It smells like ink. It did a pretty good job. Obviously, there's some questionable areas, but just look at that. This will be the thumbnail, I guess. But well, it has to be over here. Well, let's move the camera. I'll hold it like this, and then I'll make a silly face. No. Let's see, how could I hold this here? It's very flopsy. There we go. That's great. That's great. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I am happy with this. Very satisfied with this. Awesome. Well, I think I'm going to end it there because we can't get any cooler than that. But I would greatly appreciate everyone who was hanging out here, everyone who spent their New Year's here. I hope you have a fantastic 2021. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff this year. I can't wait to share some of the cool things that I'm working on. There's something that just happened yesterday that I'm very excited about, and I'll be talking about very soon once I'm allowed to talk about it. But oh, it's exciting, and I can't wait to share that with you. I have a Macintosh clone video coming up real soon, and we'll do some more crazy stuff. But a thank you to everybody who's liked the videos, subscribed to the channel, retweeted my stuff, shared my stuff, posted it somewhere. Anyone who's done a super chat, anyone who's followed me on Patreon, any of the stuff that you've done this year, I can't thank you enough. The channel has grown like a weed at times, and I thank all of you for that. I sincerely appreciate it, and it proves that there's other silly people out there like me who enjoy this stuff. So I am very glad to be an entertainer of sorts for this old stuff and a vessel of sharing this knowledge of these old machines. And I hope you guys all enjoy it. So Happy New Year. Take care, guys. Have a great 2021. And I need to get a comb and a haircut. And maybe that'll be a good start to 2021. Take care, guys. Thanks for hanging around. And have an excellent, excellent night. Thanks again. Happy New Year.